All right, kids, forget the Eiffel Tower, forget Times Square. This time we're crossing the pond, touching down in good old London town. Join us as we ditch the tourist traps and dive headfirst into the real London. We're talking greasy spoons slinging bacon butties that'll cure any hangover, Michelin-starred joints pushing culinary boundaries, and everything in between. So buckle up, kids. This ain't your grandma's London. Get ready for a journey through one of the world's most iconic cities.
My name is Nigel Pierce, and I'm on a quest to taste, explore, and uncover the hidden gems of our world. From bustling street markets and medieval historical sites, to five-star meals and rickshaw rides between noodle courses in Vietnam, I'm immersing myself in cultures, traditions, and the stories behind every dish and destination. Join me as I wander through vibrant cities and serene landscapes of our world, savoring the flavors, locations, and history that connect us all. Together we'll embark on an unforgettable journey, one destination at a time.
Forget what you think you know about British food. It's time to rewrite the narrative. London's culinary scene is a glorious hodgepodge of tradition and innovation, a place where the old meets the new in the most delicious ways. It's a melting pot of flavors from every corner of the globe, where you can taste the world without ever leaving the city. We're talking Michelin-starred Indian restaurants serving up curries that'll blow your mind, with spices and flavors that dance on your palate. Turkish kebab shops grilling up skewers late into the night, filling the air with the irresistible aroma of charred meat and spices, and everything in between. One minute you're tucking into a plate of fish and chips, crispy on the outside and tender on the inside, a true British classic. The next you're sipping on a perfectly crafted cocktail in a speakeasy hidden beneath a barber shop, a secret world of mixology and charm.
Borough Market, with its endless stalls of fresh produce, is a food lover's paradise. Artisan cheeses and street food vendors hawking everything from Ethiopian stews to Taiwanese baos. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Or Camden Market, a haven for vintage finds and quirky eats, where the atmosphere is as eclectic as the food. Here you can grab a vegan burger or a plate of jerk chicken while browsing for banned teas and antique cameras, making it a unique culinary adventure.
London's a city that lives to eat, and trust me, you'll want to come hungry. The variety is endless, and the flavors are unforgettable. From the bustling street food scene to the cozy pubs serving up Sunday roasts, each meal is a story waiting to be told. London's got something to satisfy every craving, whether you're in the mood for something familiar or something entirely new. It's about the atmosphere, the energy, the feeling of community that permeates every eatery. It's a city where food brings people together. It's about the shared experience of breaking bread, of swapping stories over steaming plates of food, creating memories with every bite. So come hungry, my friends. Come with an open mind and an empty stomach, ready to explore and indulge. Because London's culinary scene is a feast for the senses, a celebration of flavor and diversity. It's a city that eats and eats well. Look, anyone can tell you about Big Ben and Buckingham Palace, but to really understand London, you gotta get off the beaten path. Meet the people who make this city tick. We're talking about the artists, the musicians, the shopkeepers, the cab drivers, the folks who breathe life into these ancient streets. You'll find them in the pubs, nursing pints and telling tales that have been passed down for generations. You'll find them in the markets, haggling over prices and sharing a laugh with their regulars.
They're a tapestry of accents, backgrounds and beliefs, a testament to the city's long history as a melting pot of cultures. Listen to their stories, hear their dreams, their struggles, their hopes for the future.
So strike up a conversation with the bartender, ask the shopkeeper about their day, share a bench with a local in the park. Because in a city as vast and vibrant as London, it's the people who make all the difference. They're the ones who turn a collection of buildings and streets into a living, breathing community. Yeah, we gotta do the tourist thing, I get it. And London's not short on iconic landmarks. The Tower of London, a 1,000-year-old fortress that's seen more bloodshed and intrigue than a season of Game of Thrones. Buckingham Palace, where you can watch the changing of the guard and pretend you haven't seen it a million times on Instagram. But let's be honest, you didn't come here for the postcard shops. You came for the unexpected, the offbeat, the places where history whispers from every cobblestone.
So ditch the crowds and wander down hidden alleys, stumble upon ancient churches tucked away in the shadows of skyscrapers, and discover secret gardens where time seems to stand still.
London's a city of contrast where ancient history collides with modern life at every turn. So go ahead, tick those landmarks off your list, but don't forget to look beyond the surface. That's where you'll find the real London, always surprising, always captivating.
Look, you can't swing a dead cat in this town without hitting a museum, a theatre, or a live music venue. It's like the city itself is a giant stage, with every corner offering a new performance. And I'm not just talking about stuffy old opera houses, though there's plenty of that too. This city rocks, literally. From classical to rock, the spectrum of music here is astounding. From the gritty pubs of Camden Town, where punk rock was born, to the legendary stages of Brixton Academy and the O2 Arena, where the biggest names in music have performed, London's music scene is as diverse and dynamic as the city itself. It's a melting pot of genres and styles, reflecting the city's rich cultural tapestry.
Catch a rising star at a pub gig, where the intimacy of the venue makes every performance feel personal. Lose yourself in the energy of a stadium concert, where the sheer scale and spectacle can be overwhelming. Or discover your new favorite band in a sweaty basement club where the raw energy of the music is palpable.
London's theatrical tradition is second to none, with a history that spans centuries. From the grandeur of Shakespeare's Globe, where the bard's works come to life, to the cutting-edge productions of the West End, which push the boundaries of modern theatre.
And then there's the art. It's everywhere you look, from the masterpieces of the National Gallery, which houses some of the world's most famous paintings, to the contemporary installations of the Tate Modern, which challenge and inspire. London's art scene is a feast for the senses, offering something for everyone, whether you're a traditionalist or a modernist.
But London's cultural tapestry goes beyond the traditional arts. It's in the street art that adorns the city's walls, a constantly evolving canvas of creativity and social commentary. These murals and graffiti pieces tell the stories of the city's diverse communities and their struggles and triumphs.
So soak it all in, embrace the chaos, the creativity, the sheer energy of it all. Wander through the bustling markets where every stall has a story, because London's culture is a living, breathing thing, constantly evolving, always surprising and endlessly fascinating. It's a city that never stands still, always offering something new to discover.
Listen, I've slept in some real dumps in my time, but even I gotta admit, London's got a crash pad for every budget. You want luxury? They got palaces disguised as hotels, with butlers and caviar and enough marble to make Michelangelo blush.
No, for a real taste of the city, you gotta go local. Check into a boutique hotel tucked away on a quiet street, each room a testament to the city's eclectic style. Or find a cozy bed and breakfast where the owner greets you with a cuppa and enough local gossip to fuel a week's worth of exploration.
And if you're on a tight budget, don't sweat it. London's got hostels that are more like trendy hangouts than flop houses.
It's about finding a place that feels like home, even if it's just for a night or two. So ditch the sterile chain hotels and opt for something with character, something that tells a story. Because in London, even your accommodation can be an adventure.
All right, you've wandered the streets, you've soaked up the culture, now it's time to talk about the good stuff, the food. And trust me, in a city like London, picking just 3 places is like choosing a favorite child.
First up, Dishoom. This ain't your average Indian joint. Order the black dal, slow cooked for 24 hours, and the lamb chops, grilled to perfection in a tandoor oven.
Next, we're heading to Borough Market, specifically to Padella. They serve up some of the best pasta this side of Rome, all made fresh in-house.
Finally, no trip to London is complete without a proper Sunday roast. And for that, there's only one place to go. Hawksmoor 7 Dials. This steakhouse knows its meat, and their Sunday roast is a thing of beauty.
These are just a taste of the culinary delights that await you in London. So go explore, experiment, and most importantly, come hungry.
Because in London, every meal is an adventure, and trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Look, I know your time is precious and you want to make the most of your London adventure. Whether it's your first time in the city or you're a seasoned visitor, there's always something new and exciting to discover. So here it is, straight up. No chaser. 4 things you absolutely cannot miss before you hop back on that plane. These experiences will give you a true taste of what London has to offer. First, get yourself to Columbia Road Flower Market. It's only open on Sundays, but trust me, it's worth rearranging your schedule for. The market is a riot of colors and scents, with vendors selling everything from fresh flowers to unique plants. Next, hop on the tube and head to Notting Hill. Wander the colorful streets, browse the antique shops on Portobello Road, and soak up the bohemian vibe. This area is not just about the famous movie, it's a vibrant community with a rich history and a unique charm. Now let's talk about pubs. No trip to London is complete without a pint in a proper boozer. The atmosphere in these traditional pubs is something you won't find anywhere else. And for that, I'm sending you to the Churchill Arms in Kensington. This place is covered in flowers, literally. And it's been a local favorite since the 18th century. The interior is just as charming, with cozy nooks and crannies perfect for a relaxing drink. Finally, do yourself a favor and take a walk along the South Bank at night. The city skyline, all lit up, reflecting off the Thames, is a sight to behold. The area is bustling with activity, from street performers to pop-up food stalls. Start at the London Eye, stroll past the Houses of Parliament, and end up at Tower Bridge. Each landmark is beautifully illuminated, creating a magical atmosphere that captures the essence of London. Trust me, it's a view you won't soon forget. The combination of historic architecture and modern lights makes for an unforgettable experience. There you have it, kids. 4 experiences that'll stay with you long after you've left London. These are the moments that will make your trip truly special. Now go out there and make your own memories. Explore, discover, and immerse yourself in everything this incredible city has to offer. And don't forget to tell us all about it in the comments below. We can't wait to hear about your adventures and see your photos. So there you have it, London in all its messy, intoxicating glory. We've scratched the surface, tasted the flavors, and felt the pulse of this city that never sleeps. Now it's your turn. Get out there, get lost, get your hands dirty. And don't forget to tell us all about it in the comments below. Until next time, cheers.